What's up guys, happy new year and welcome to the first video for 2024. It's been a few months since I made a video and honestly I grinded out the platinums pretty hard for Assassin's Creed Mirage and Spider-Man 2, and personally I've been struggling to find a fair bit of motivation to come back and get some platinum trophies. So when I was trying to decide what my first platinum for 2024 would be, I decided to go back to the games that I absolutely loved as a kid, and these were first person shooters. Now looking in the catalogue, I'd played most games that were there and honestly I really was struggling to find one that looked good. However, I stumbled across Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. Now I am an absolute sucker for sniper games as they are one of my favourites and I loved playing them when I was growing up as a kid. The reviews for Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 was a solid 4 stars from 2.7k ratings. The platinum trophy for Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 is very straightforward. It is rated a 4 out of 10 for difficulty and will only take approximately 20 hours to complete. Only one playthrough is required, however there is some tidying up to do in each level after you finish them. There are no multiplayer or missable trophies, so as you can see, this is a platinum trophy hunter's dream game. This game is one that you aren't playing for the story, however the basic background is that we are trying to overthrow a crazy government and it is set in a fictional place in the Middle East. We play as the character known as Raven, and pretty much each level we drop into a different area and have certain objectives to complete. The story is overall pretty uninspiring, and considering I only finished this game like less than a week ago, I honestly cannot remember anything from it. There are 6 main levels to complete and only 35 collectibles spread out over these levels. So our journey started off with us completing the tutorial level. Whilst I do generally appreciate tutorials in games so that I can understand what the heck is going on, this one was pretty average. We got to shoot a few things, use a few cool gadgets and got introduced to a few different types of bullets, but really that was it. And what made things even worse is that I spent 15 minutes going through this tutorial and we didn't even earn a trophy. With the bulk of the tutorial now completed, we were introduced to our loadout and our development menus, and here we popped our first trophy for buying our first skill. First payday. Buy your first skill. So with everything now done, we were ready to complete our first contract. Each level in Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 has a different set of contracts that you need to complete. In order to progress to the next level, every contract in the level needs to be completed. There are certain challenges associated with every contract in the game, however you do not need to complete them in order to progress through the levels. Zindar Province was the first level of the game and we had 4 contracts to complete. 3 of these were elimination contracts for assassinating certain targets, and 1 was for sabotaging a set of antennas. One thing that never gets old with sniper games is the cinematic kill cams. I don't think I'll ever get sick of watching a bullet explode through someone's skull, and it's certainly something that makes sniper games absolutely amazing. As we were steadily progressing through our contracts, we stumbled across our first collectible and earned our second trophy of the game. Finders Keepers. Find your first collectible. As we were completing our next contract, we also earned our third trophy for killing someone from over 1,300 meters away. Distance doesn't matter. Land a shot from over 1,300 meters away. As I mentioned before, there are several challenges attached to each contract in the game. Some of these challenges are attached to trophies and do need to be completed if you want to get the platinum. Our fourth trophy was a challenge where we needed to kill a contract when they took up their sniping position. Sniping the sniper. Kill Ronald Payne after he takes up the sniping position. Our fifth trophy was also challenge related and involved us killing one of our targets while they are inspecting a damaged electrical panel. Patience is key. Kill Novikov while he's inspecting a damaged antenna. By finishing this contract, we now finished the level of the game and we popped 2 trophies. One for completing a contract when every time you hit the enemy is a kill, and the second for completing the first level of the game. One shot, 1 kill. Complete a contract when every time you hit the enemy is a kill. Okay. Mirage. Complete Zindar Province. One thing I think that Sniper Ghost Warrior does really well is that it varies the type of contracts you have to do. Our second level involved us being in much closer quarters than the first level. Because of this, we needed to buy a new sniper rifle, and this popped us our 8th trophy. New toy. Unlock 1 weapon. Level 2 was called Mount Kuama, and it was probably my favourite level in the entire game. Our contracts were fairly similar to level 1, with a few assassinations and a couple of tasks to complete. We popped a trophy pretty much as soon as we loaded in for killing 2 enemies with a single bullet. Thrifty shooter. Kill 2 enemies with the same bullet. Much like in level 1, we slowly progressed our way through level 2, completing all of our contracts, and we earned a total of 6 trophies in this level. These were all combat or contract related trophies. Full house. Kill at least one of each enemy type in the same mission. Season 1. Quick and discreet. Kill 5 enemies in 1 minute without raising the alarm. Lock, stock and barrel. Kill 2 enemies using an explosion. Check. Escape the server room ambush without being detected. Take the nerd down. Complete Mount Kuama. Level 3 was much of the same, however we did get a new contract where we needed to guide an ally to safety. Now I actually found this contract really fun and I actually replayed it a few times as it got the heart rate up and you needed to make some quick decisions and strategically plan out your kills. I certainly wish they had more of these contracts in the game. Level 3 was actually our worst trophy wise and we only earned 1 after completing it.
But many a conscripts. Desertion is
Convict freed, complete the Tajmid Heights. Level 4 was probably the most boring level in the game. We only had 1 contract that involved an assassination, and the other 4 that we had to do seemed completely pointless in the scheme of the game. After completing level 4, we had managed to accrue another 2 trophies.
I have a command chip.
Long live the Queen.
Now exfil before anyone else comes looking.
Retrieve the security chips without killing Bibi. Learn the fate of the prisoners. Castling. Complete Rashida Kalat. There are 6 levels in the game, however you only need to complete the first 5 in order to get the platinum. Level 5 was an extremely short level, we only had 2 contracts to complete. Before beginning our final level, we decided to spend our remaining credits and buy all sidearms and secondary weapons. Better safe than sorry. Unlock all secondary weapons. And this will pop us another one. Small and lethal. Unlock all sidearms. So with those 2 trophies unlocked, we were ready to begin our final level. At the end of level 5, we popped 3 trophies. 1 for finishing the game, the final level, and for also completing a combat related trophy. And it was quick. Employee of the Year. Complete all mission contracts. Look but don't touch. Finish all contracts in a region without ever taking damage from enemies. That's 2 trophies. Meeting cancelled. Complete Malad Wadi. So with the game now completed, we had earned exactly 22 out of 44 trophies. All we had left to do was complete all of the levels on the hardest difficulty and clean up some miscellaneous contract related trophies and buy the remaining sniper rifles and max out our skills. I decided to start with completing all of the levels on the maximum difficulty. Now, the trick with these trophies is that you only need to complete 1 contract in order to complete the level. So for each level, you just need to find the easiest contract and complete it and exfil without dying, and then you will earn the difficulty related trophies. This literally only took me about 30 minutes to complete every single level. They're gonna get them both. Discreet. Kill the target and the other suspects without raising the alarm. Desert Storm, yeah, complete Zindar province at the highest difficulty in a single playthrough. Yeah. It's not like an actual story game, it's more, the gun is the best hacking tool. Perfect.
take up defensive positions.
Alright, let's get out of here and that's that one done. Genuine Professional, complete the Tajmid Heights at the highest difficulty in a single playthrough. Alright. Spectre. Be within 2 meters of an enemy for 10 seconds without being detected. It's hard early, you don't have very good upgrades. King of the Castle. Complete it. Rashida Kalat at the highest difficulty in a single playthrough. With all of the difficulty trophies now completed, we just needed to go through each level and mop up any combat related trophies. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Kill 2 enemies with a grenade. Sunshine Roof. Kill Antoine Zaza while he is in a vehicle. Lungs of Steel. Kill 5 enemies while holding your breath with stamina booster active.
Killing Lars won't change anything. Our course is strong.
Venom.
Perfect. Get a card.
Kill any contract target using your drone's poison rifle.
Mission
Karma.
accomplished.
Lead the prisoner to safety
Good work
without
today.
raising the alarm.
Both HVTs have been
Lethal
splashed.
business. Provoke both targets to
Links
escape
and
and
Rashid's
kill them
chain are
before they
broken.
do so. Caravan. Kill everyone from all the reinforcement waves during the oil field. Contract. Hoarder. Find all the collectibles. Perfect.
Raven, you had no
All three
Single
targets are
shot
dead.
killer. Kill each suspect with a single bullet hitting the body during the alarm. Fatal
hero's down.
accuracy. Kill
Target's
Taj here
flashed.
in the car with a headshot.
Confirmed, Raven.
Is acquired. Yep. Full arsenal. Unlock all sniper rifles. At this stage, we only had one trophy left to get. The final trophy was for unlocking 54 of the 56 available skills in the development tab. Now, this is by far the grindiest trophy in the game, as even though I had run through most of the levels 2 times, I had literally only earned about 38 of the 56 available skills. The only way to earn skill points is by completing certain challenges around the contracts in each level. Probably the most annoying thing about this trophy is that each of the challenges in the level would only award 1 development point. And by the end of the development skill trees, each skill was costing approximately 4 or 5 points. So I had to spend a lot of time going back and forth between levels, completing the same contract over and over again, but just doing it in a different way. If I had to be completely honest, this was probably the one part of the game that really annoyed me, as I got sick and tired of just doing the same thing over and over and over. But after approximately 4 hours of grinding different levels, we finally achieved all of the required skill points and got our nice new shiny platinum trophy. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts was my 62nd Platinum trophy, and overall the game was quite a fun experience. I think if I compare it to the current other sniper games in the market, such as Sniper Elite 5, it is certainly better than them. However, I do believe that the original Sniper Elite games are far superior to this one. Overall, the game was quite fun, and I definitely think it had a good mix of levels, varying between long distance combat, but also close quarters and stealth combat. I also enjoyed the variety of contracts, and I thought that this was a good addition to the game. However, the discrepancy between the skill points that you earn just by completing the game and the requirement to get the Platinum trophy was certainly frustrating. If I didn't have to spend approximately 4 or 5 hours at the end of the game grinding levels over and over and over, this probably would have been a much higher rated Platinum trophy. If I had to give this game a score, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. If someone had played most of the first person shooter games and was looking for something just to quickly get through, I would absolutely recommend this game. However, it certainly wouldn't be at the top of my list. As always, if you guys could leave a like and a comment below, that would be much appreciated, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.